Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be, kind of doing like a tier list of every single MCU movie and show. And keep in mind, some of these it's been a while since I've watched, and some of them I haven't watched. So we'll just kind of put that in this section, and we'll just kind of see what I remember and what movies I like. Here we go. Okay, starting off strong. Here we have Iron Man. Okay, so what I remember from Iron Man, it's been a while. I tried to watch every MCU movie, not show, but movie. Anyway, Iron Man. Here we go. It's a good start off to the MCU. I believe it's like I think it's like one of the first MCU movies, I believe. Anyway, I really enjoyed this film. Let's see. I think it's kind of. I remember Nick Fury kind of wanting Iron Man to come at that little donut shop or whatever. That was pretty cool. The villain, that bald rich guy or whatever, and him in the helicopter. That was really cool. Fun movie. Cool seeing Iron Man in action. Such a good movie. I need to rewatch some of these movies, man. But Iron Man will go into A tier. Okay, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. I have never watched The Incredible Hulk. I need to. I call myself a Marvel fan. I'm ashamed. Please, just please don't get mad at me. And also, if y'all could just ignore these ads, I'm sorry. Anyway, moving on to the next one. What is this? Iron Man 2. Oh my gosh, I love Iron Man 2. That is my favorite Iron Man movie because War Machine. I love War Machine, and I forget the guy's name, but he's got that like little whip. That whip of his. Let me look it up. Whiplash is his name, but like, what's that little whip called? Like, look, he's got that. Yeah, he's got like that little thing on him right here. Anyway, back to the tier list. Okay, here we go. Iron Man 2, such a fun movie. Personally, I like it more than Iron Man 1. I remember that scene with War Machine and Iron Man where they're like fighting all those robots or whatever. It was so fun. So we're going to put it above Iron Man. Oh, Thor. That's a rough movie. I remember they're trying to like find his hammer or something like that, and then he gets recruited. It was kind of a rough movie. I didn't really enjoy it at all. It was pretty basic mid MCU movie. I'm just gonna go ahead and put Thor in the C tier. A lot of people don't like this film. I love Captain America: First New Avenger. I think it's got a lot of cool action in it. I think the origin story of Captain America was super fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. Overall, we're gonna put Captain America in a bottom A tier. Now, a lot of people like the Avengers, and I like the Avengers too, but personally, I find it like a B tier, maybe like high C tier. Don't overall, like, I think the movie's like a 6.5 out of 10. I like it, don't get me wrong. I just kind of like something about the origin of all of it. They just don't know much, is like the best way I can put it. I just, it's just kind of not, how do I put it? I'm trying to think, guys. Gosh. Just kind of a bit more of a laid back film in my opinion. I enjoyed it. It had the original Avengers, but I think Age of Ultron did a bit better of a job than the Avengers. So sorry, I kind of sound stupid saying that. Avengers and B tier. Alrighty, I liked all the suits in Iron Man 3. I thought it was really cool. Now they just kind of all popped up, and there's a lot of action in the movie. I didn't enjoy it too much, but it was okay. We're just going to go ahead and quickly place that in the B tier. Moving on to probably the worst movie on this list. The second Thor movie was like The Dark World or something. I don't remember it. It was terrible. D. It was terrible. Awful. Already, Captain America: The Winter Soldier was a pretty good film. That's kind of the intro, and I believe it was the introduction to Sam Wilson, and it was a pretty good movie. It had Black Widow in it. I believe it takes place after the Avengers. I think. Let me look it up. Yes, it does take place after the Avengers. Anyway, it takes place after the Avengers, and I really liked it. Also, another thing about the first Avenger, Captain America, the first Avenger, I really liked how Red Skull. I really love seeing Red Skull. I think he was a really cool villain. But anyway, we're gonna place Captain America, Winter Soldier, in the higher C tier. Okay, here we go. Guardians of the Galaxy. I loved Guardians of the Galaxy. It was an amazing MCU movie, sorry. James Gunn did a wonderful job with the Guardians of the Galaxy series, and we're going to move it to the I think it's a bit better than the first Avenger. Okay, now Daredevil, never watched. And this is probably one of my favorite MCU movies, but The Age of Ultron. I loved Ultron as a villain. I thought he was like, I loved him better than Thanos, to be honest. I thought it was the last time we get to see all the original Avengers, and I loved Quicksilver and our introduction to Quicksilver and Wanda Vision. And overall, I really loved Age of Ultron. Awesome. Ant Man was okay. To be honest, I don't remember too much of it, so I'm just kind of gonna place it. I gotta rewatch all these movies. I'm just gonna place it high C tier. Never watched whatever the hell this is. Okay, I haven't seen this Daredevil series either. Okay, Captain America: Civil War. Pretty good movie. Had a lot of weak spots, but the scene where they all fight against each other, like Captain America versus Iron Man, that was really cool to watch. But really, overall, that was kind of like the only memorable part of the movie. The others is just kind of like blank. The other part of the movie is just kind of blank, and it's just not really all that rememberable. I guess if that's a word, but it's just kind of like it's kind of just blank. Like there's not much to the movie besides that. So I'm gonna place it in a high C tier. Actually, I do remember whenever Wanda blew up that building in the beginning of the movie, but that is all I remember. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all the stuff I've never watched before. So, don't get mad at me here, but I haven't watched like any of these shows. It's mainly shows. Like I've watched all the movies, but the shows I have not watched. Don't get mad at me. Anyway, Doctor Strange, a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's a higher C tier, I would say. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, oh, the beginning of the movie was awesome. And I thought it had a lot of great quotes and memorable things in this movie. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is going to go, I would say, better than the first one. So I'm going to place it in a higher A tier. Probably a bit better than Iron Man. I'll put it right there. Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's our opening movie to, well, besides Civil War, to the MCU Spider-Man. I'm really excited to see Spider-Man 4. Brand new day. It just started filming. But Homecoming, oh my gosh, Vulture, like everything. I've watched this movie like 100 times. S tier, wonderful MCU movie. I love it. Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok was okay. I really like watching Thor fight Hulk and everything, and his stepsister. That was really cool to watch, and very, very good movie. I've seen it a few times. I'm gonna place it high B tier. I did like Thor Ragnarok, but hot take, I liked Thor Love of Thunder. I'm just gonna go ahead and rate it real quick while we're on the Thor subject here. I'm going to go ahead and rate Thor Love of Thunder. Now don't get mad at me. A tier. I love Thor Love of Thunder. I don't know why. It was just a super enjoyable movie for me. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. It's just I just like it, you know. I thought the antagonist was really good. The villain of the movie was really good. I really enjoyed Thor: Love of Thunder overall. Okay, moving on to the next one, Black Panther. Pretty good movie. Had a lot of cool action scenes, and I really thought it was really cool when T'Challa got his he's in the Black Panther suit. I thought it was really bad, but to just kind of see it, it was an awesome movie to watch. Overall, I kind of give this movie like a 7 out of 10. Pretty good. I'll probably place it a bit higher, probably B tier. Yeah, here we go. I know people love Black Panther. I didn't love it, just love it, but it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Okay, Infinity War, such a good movie. Okay, I like whenever the heroes win though, so I'm gonna place it in a high A tier. It's not S tier. I love Infinity War, but I just don't like the way it ended. To be honest, I just don't like the way it ended. So I'm place it high A tier. Ant-Man and the Wasp. My memory's kind of foggy. It's been a long time since I've watched Ant-Man and the Wasp. I thought it was. Oh, I remember. I kind of remember it a bit more. Like the Wasp is like the villain. I thought it was kind of, it's whatever. I'll put it a little worse than the first one right here. Captain Marvel. I hated Captain Marvel. I hated everything about Captain Marvel. D. Avengers Endgame, one of my favorite MCU movies again. What's wrong with this movie? I remember watching it in theaters in 2019 whenever it first came out. It blew my mind. Like it was crazy. Like I almost, spoiler alert, but I almost like cried whenever Captain America, he's like old, and that ending kind of like, it was sad, It was a really good emotional movie though. I loved it. I'm gonna put it right there in the middle of the S tier. Really good movie. Okay, Spider-Man: No Way Home. I really liked Mysterio as a villain, and he was kind of, it was kind of like a twist almost, like he was like a good guy at first, and then he was kind of bad. Kind of betrayed Peter, if I'm thinking right. And I like seeing Nick Fury in the movie too. It's really cool. It's like, it's Iron Man died, Captain America's gone, and then it's kind of like a refresher to see Nick Fury. So I'm gonna go ahead and put No Way Home, No Way Home, Far From Home. I'm gonna go ahead and put it. Oh, this is kind of tough. Right here in the A tier. I might put it. I'm gonna put it ahead of Guardians of the Galaxy. I really liked it. Okay, WandaVision, a really good show. I loved WandaVision. It was crazy. I remember like every episode was something new, and it had me on my toes like the whole time. It was wonderful. I loved it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put WandaVision right here. And like the ending, it was all in her head. It's pretty crazy. I really liked it overall, so I'm gonna put it right there in the A tier category. Liked it a bit more than Iron Man. Black Widow, not trying to be like whatever you call it nowadays, sexist or anything, but why the hell is Taskmaster a woman? Like, actually, it doesn't make sense. Like, make you Taskmaster God, I can't speak today. Taskmaster is a man with a cool sword and shield. They like flipped it around in the Black Widow. It was terrible. Definitely the worst on this list so far. Here we go. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I thought it was a really cool movie. Really cool. I want a second one. I thought it was really cool to see Abomination in the movie too. That's like my favorite part of the movie probably. I'm go ahead and put it like right. I think Black Panther was a bit better, so I'll place it right there. The Eternals. Don't even want to talk about it. Probably the second worst on this tier list. Haven't watched Hawkeye. Okay, Spider-Man: No Way Home. This movie blew my brains out whenever it first came out. I was not expecting Tobey Maguire. I don't know if y'all remember that, but Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, that was like mind-boggling. Like I can't believe that. Like it was insane at the time. No Way Home definitely has a special place in my heart. I liked Homecoming a bit better though, so I'm gonna put No Way Home just a bit behind that in the S tier. Okay, now this one's interesting. Moon Knight. We only got a few episodes of Moon Knight, but I loved Moon Knight. We didn't get to see enough of him. I wish we'd get a second season, but I don't think we will, to be honest. But I love Moon Knight. Kind of wish we saw a bit more of him. It was pretty good overall. I'm gonna put it probably right there. Yeah, I like that. Now the second Doctor Strange film was really bad. I watched it in theaters a while ago. With the Madness, whatever. I really don't remember a lot of it, but I just remember not liking it, so I'm going to put it right there. She-Hulk. A lot of people don't like She-Hulk. I kind of do. I was glad to see Hulk. Hulk carried the whole series, and he was only in like 2 episodes. But overall, I kind of thought She-Hulk was a cool character. I hope we see her in Avengers Doomsday. She was actually an okay, like hero. I kind of liked her. I liked how she was a lawyer too. It's kind of like she's a hero and a lawyer. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it like high C tier, about right here. That fits. Wakanda Forever. I didn't really like Wakanda Forever. A lot of people did actually. I just not a fan of it. I'm gonna put it about right there. Actually, no, I liked Wakanda Forever a lot better than the Ant-Man. So probably like right here. Okay. Ant-Man Quantumania, the CGI, oh my gosh, MODOK, the CGI was terrible in this movie. It was unneeded. Like we got whatever his name was. He was going to be like the next protagonist, or the villain for the Marvel, for the Avengers, but then they did Doctor Doom. So yeah, I just kind of a stupid movie. Don't know why it exists, because this was during the time where Marvel kind of was focusing on quantity over quality, which is just stupid, Then they changed that, and they changed a lot of their movies. I'm still waiting for the movie Blade. I want to watch that, but it's looking like it's not going to come out for the next 5 years. Anyway, Ant-Man Quantumania, we're going to put it about right there. Yep, high D tier. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was a wonderful movie. It was really sad, though. It was like more of a sad movie than like a funny average Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It was good, but I just didn't like how emotional it got. It didn't feel like a Marvel movie really, but it was okay. I really liked the movie. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there. The Marvels hated this movie. Awful movie. Probably I think Eternals was a lot worse. I'll put it right there. Terrible movie. Maybe a bit above Doctor Strange. Okay, Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, what a movie! Amazing movie. Oh man, I wish we could see more of those too. It's such a good movie. I've watched this movie like 4 times. Gonna put in S tier. Wonderful. Okay, so the your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's just woke. It's all it is. It's very woke. It's a very woke show. I hate it. I hate this show so much. It annoys me just how woke the show is. But the animation is okay. Action scenes are pretty cool. Doctor Strange being in the show is pretty cool. But it's just way too woke for me, so I'm just gonna put it in the D tier. Captain America: Brave New World. A lot of people didn't like it. I did. I had fun with the movie. I loved Red Hulk. I liked Harrison Ford being cast as Theodore Ross. And overall, I thought the cast was pretty cool. I thought, Sam Wilson will be the new leader for the Avengers, and I think it's a good setup movie. So I'm gonna put it in a B tier. I'm gonna put it a bit behind Guardians of the Galaxy. Thunderbolts. Okay, Thunderbolts did not feel like a Marvel movie. This is like a psychological, mind-blowing kind of movie. I don't know how to explain it. It was a good movie though. I really loved Thunderbolts. It was definitely one of the better Marvel movies, for sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the Thunderbolts right here in the A tier category. Okay, Fantastic Four. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to, and I will give a review soon, probably this week on the movie. Really excited to watch it. But man, what a tier list. If you did enjoy this video, and if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments, and let me know what y'all think of this tier list right here. But I feel like it's pretty solid. I really love the Spider-Man movies, Deadpool, Avengers. Overall, I love Marvel. Need to watch these movies and shows. But make sure to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.